now I've got a few questions for decorating. So what are the different chair options I can choose for my reception?
Well, I mean, that does vary on the venue and the style that you're going. I mean, personally, we have a few chair options ourselves. We have Tiffany chairs, which are always really nice, Americana chairs as well, which are popular with that rustic country style wedding. I know that the Lighthouse have the crossback bentwood chairs, which are popular at the moment, and we can still add a sash to those because a lot of people want the combination of both with those chairs. For ceremonies, though, more and more commonly bench seats are becoming popular as well because they don't have the back. They're a little bit more laid back. It really just depends on the look you're going because a lot of people now, their package includes a chair cover and sash, or it might include a style of chair and they go with that. And there's nothing stopping you from still having the traditional chair cover with the coloured sash around it because some people want that more formal look.
Okay. So what kind of setups can you do for ceremonies?
Well, that's a lot. So it really depends on the venue and the location. So if you're having it by the water, like we have so much water down here in the Redlands, then a lot of people go for that more bamboo arch, that more traditional kind of beachy look with a seagrass runner. And then if they're having it in a garden, because we also have some really nice gardens around here and we travel as well to go to, parks around the place. Sometimes people will go with that more ornate arch or like a round iron with the big artificial or even fresh florals on them. So it really does depend on your venue because some people want that traditional look with a white carpet or a red carpet and just a beautiful archway or pedestal decoration at the end. The options are just really endless.
Okay. So if I was looking at a country themed wedding for my reception, what would you tell me I should do and how it should look?
Well, Chelsea, if it was you, I would have very specific things that I would say. But as a broad option, we have so many options for receptions. So for us personally at Beautiful Illusions, we have very, very large selection. So we probably have over 100 centerpiece options, just pre-made centerpieces for people. And then we also put them together. So we have a huge range of country rustic styled centerpieces and styling because we also have things like wine barrels and vintage picnic tables and those options for people in that aspect. And then we've got that more glam look with the gold candelabra, the white, big candelabras with crystal droplets coming off them, and the big florals that are tall. And it really does depend on the couple and their color scheme and what look they're going for.
Okay, so if I was to walk into your warehouse and I say, I want that, and that now, and you could say, yeah, let's do it.
Yes, I could do that. I would be nice and say they don't go together, but yes. Yes, we could do that. We can definitely, we need a little bit of lead time to make sure that we prep it nicely and we organize it, arrange the florals nicely for you, but it's definitely possible. We had a couple last week who gave us a week's notice for their elopement wedding and we managed to pull that off for them.
Superstar. Jeez. Okay, cool. Next question is for Susie. When should I have my hair and makeup trial?
I would say about 3 to 4 months before the wedding date. I find if most brides have a trial 6 months or 12 months out, it's too far away and they change their mind on their hairstyle and makeup style. So just much easier doing about 3 months out, and that still allows a bit of time to make a few adjustments if needed. And it's close to the wedding, so you really know what you want by then. Yeah.
Okay. And would you suggest having a hair and makeup trial? Have you had any brides come in on the day and they haven't had a trial and they give you a picture? Do you just follow that?
yes, I get a lot of brides that do want a trial and also that don't. It's easier for me if you do have a trial because I get a practice run, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I save a lot of time on the day. Whereas if we don't have a practice, I'm asking a few questions and I'm like, are you happy with this? Are you happy with that? And it sort of just takes a little bit longer. But I just sort of allow a little bit more time if you don't have a trial on the wedding day, for the wedding day. So, yeah, I would recommend one if you can.
Okay, cool. And what if I've got short hair? I don't have short hair, but
Yeah.
if I've got short hair, can you still do something? Can you still do a bridey look?
Yeah, like if it's maybe like even like bob length, you can definitely give it a bit of a curl, might be able to pin some of it up. And I've actually got some really cute bridal hair accessories and veils, so definitely can make it look super bright.
Lovely. Okay, and what hairstyle do you suggest for an outdoor wedding?
An outdoor wedding, I would recommend a soft up style, just in case it's windy or really hot on the day. That way it's sort of up off your neck and keeps it all in place. So yeah, definitely if it's outdoor, a little bit windy, it saves any bits of hair flying everywhere.
Okay, cool. Okay, next question is for Simone. This is a me question. I don't like fruitcake. What are your other options?
Well, fruitcake's delicious to start with, but if you don't want fruitcake, there's lots of different flavours. I have about 15 different flavours to choose from. So,
Wow.
15 pieces.
Pretty good.
So a lot of cake decorators will have a fair few different flavours to choose from. So, you know, you've got your chocolate mud, you've got passion fruit and coconut, a caramel, red velvet, marbled, like the list is endless. So, yeah. So you definitely don't have to have fruitcake. And fruitcake is not going to work with like the semi-naked style cakes that are in at the moment. You know, it needs to be the fondant style for fruitcake. So, you know, just depending on what sort of style cake you're having, I can talk you through the different options of flavours that is going to work best with what you're wanting. So you definitely don't have to have fruitcake, Chels.
Okay. So roughly I'm thinking an average size wedding, maybe like 70 to 80 people. How much cake do I need?
Okay, so then that comes down to if you're serving it as dessert or a finger slice. And if you wanted to keep the top tier as well, so that comes into play. So if you wanted to keep the top tier and serve 80 people as dessert, you'll probably have to do like a 4-tier cake. So you can keep the top tier and then do the bottom 3 tier as dessert serves. But if it was just a finger slice and you didn't want to keep the top tier, you could do a 2-tier. So it just comes down to a few different factors. So, but your cake decorator would, you know, when you send in an email and ask some questions, and then they will come back and recommend to you what you need, unless you have a bride that changes their mind every week and sends a different photo. Not mentioning any names, Chelsea.
I just can't decide, you know.
No,
there's so many cakes out there. Can I have them all?
We're locked in now.
Yes. I even told you I'm not allowed to change my mind.
But as I say to brides, if I meet them 12 months out, if I do a tasting, they book me 12 months out, and then they're most welcome to change their design with me, as long as it's not like the day before the wedding, you know, type of thing, because things change. Like, yep, they're definitely going to have purple as their theme, and then they go get bridesmaids dresses and they can't find anything that they like in that or whatever. So I'm very flexible to change design, you know, as long as there's enough lead time to do that. So that's not a problem either. So Chelsea, if you want to change your design again, you can.
Don't tell her that.
Give her that option.
No.
You probably will.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I've got my last question, and everybody can answer this if they want to. So, What is the benefit of having a stylist over a DIY mean?
I might take that first.
You go, Steph. Go, Steph.
And then you know what? I'm going to go from me, and I'm going to hand it down to Mel because she'll have something to say about this too. The difference would be that the majority of venues don't allow you to style them until the day. So if you decide to do it yourself, your venue, the people that work there aren't professional stylists. So they are more than willing to put stuff out for you, but probably the detail may not be there if they're rushed that day. I mean, they have a lot on their plate already. Also with the way it looks, I mean, some people are really talented and they have an eye, but I cannot tell you how many centerpieces have been brought into our showroom because they need help because they've just gone totally off track. And we've ended up going with something completely different. So yeah, it really just depends on your skill level, but definitely takes the pressure off you. If you can get a stylist to do it, we can set it so quickly. And you're not going to set it as quickly as we are.